Hi, this is Gracie, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is a cross therapy because cross stitch is my therapy or part of my therapy. Things that we do to make us feel better, to give us some calm and harmony and balance in our lives. Well, cross stitch makes me excited, makes me happy, but also calms me down. So that's why cross stitch is my therapy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a wonderful day here at home, enjoying my home life now that I'm retired. Anyway, this is a Flosstube, and in Flosstubes we talk about crafts. Usually cross stitch. A lot of people do knitting and do other things, but I usually only do cross stitch. I always wanted to do knitting, but it just never clicked. Like I tried and everything, but it never really clicked anyway. We're doing an update, and this is my Flosstube number 11, I think. I will check to make sure. Today is sort of cloudy day, so we don't have as much light, but I hope that, you will see all right. So anyway, for the last 2 weeks, I've been working in a few of the things that I do, which is Wipgo, and where I do my big projects and some new projects that I wanted to do. And also, I do Maynia, I think, March Mania. I'll put it right here. And I pick up a project from last year, Maynia, and I'm working in it. I'm working on that project for a few weeks. So I have to rethink my plans for April. They just came crash on me. It just was too fast. So anyway, so for Wipgo, the last 2 weeks I've been working on my lawn dog sampler, and that is life after death. So this is my Wipgo board. And we have two new numbers for April. So anyway, I've been working with uh, life after death. I started it last year, and I was in the middle of the second page. I don't have a great progress because I did work on it, but not as consistent as I have been with Wipgo. But I did manage to have some progress, which I'm proud of. But I want to finish my second page, which is almost done, sort of, and so I will be doing it at nighttime because it's such a relaxing piece for me. I really, really like working with this one at night. So I've been doing it in the morning, but find that I really like with it working that at nighttime. So I'm gonna be picking it up here and there in the weekends or in the days that I don't have sales and stuff, because I usually work with my sales at nighttime. And so I'll pick up this project. Well, this is my progress. So basically, let me see. This is my progress, and I had already finished with the sun, but I was working in the well. So I did the well, I started the sheep, I did the eagle or the bird, I did some of the fish. My back stitch is not really good, but anyway, they're there. And so I did manage to do that. I start this here, right here. I started, so I want to continue, finish this part, and that will be the end of the second page. I really, really like it. Like I said, it's sort of relaxing. I do have to pay attention, but I really like it. So I'm gonna continue with this, although it's not gonna come back. Maybe it will, because I have some of the projects, I have them twice in my Wipgo board. Anyway, this I'm doing it with Miss Suceda's black silk floss that I love. And I'm doing it in this fabric. Mountain Air is linen, 40 Newcastle. And it has It's pretty. It's beautiful. And it's a big piece. So I hope I can do another project, another week on it eventually, you know. So that's what I've been working in my last 2 weeks for my Wipgo. Now about my Marshmania, I was working with my one of my projects from last year, from spring of last year, and this was. Let me show you where did I put the. It's a spring. It's a spring. If I cannot find the cover, I will put it in here. But I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere. Okay, let me see. Yes, it's here. I'm sorry. So this is a spring fling designed by Brenda Gervais. And it's beautiful. So anyway, I was working with this and I realized that I was almost done with my floss, the white one. Or, you know, in this case is Magnolia Blossom by Classic Colorworks. So this is what I have left. And what I was afraid of was that if I get another one, you know, the dyeing or something will be a little different, which I think it is. I ended up ordering another one, so I didn't have a lot of progress, but I think I did some of the white ones. I did some of the white. I did as much as I can. So I finished the first part. And I just have to do the bottom part and then some of the leaves and the flowers and the other side. I think there's another bird also. And I just love this project. It's coming along. I mean, I hate stitching in white, but I somehow like this. I'm doing it 1/1 and I'll give you the fabric. I'm using all the colorful all the call for flosses, fancy flosses. These are fancy flosses. And I order again. I order another one, Magnolia Blossom. And I notice a difference. So we'll see. So I'll put a little bit of the one that I have left over. And then I'll put this one in there. Hopefully it won't seem very different, which I don't think, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so as you can see, then I need to do this part over here. I need to finish here and these flowers and this side and this little bird. And then I'll be done. So I changed my plans and I want to give this project another 2 weeks because I think that I'll be able to finish or very close to finish. And I would love to finish a project from last year. You know, because I don't know, I would like to have a finish. And it's just that's what I've been noticing, that I'm getting a little overwhelmed because I'm working on so many big projects that I don't have finishes because they're all so big, right? So this one is almost done. Well, sort of. So I'm going to try to finish it in the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to repeat my Marshmania whip. And then, okay, so that is, in the next 2 weeks, that's sort of plan in progress, you know. I'm going to put it in the side, otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that's that, like they say, right? And now we go with the Wipgo for the following, and then we'll do the sounds. Okay, so for the next 2 weeks in April, we are already in April. I'm sort of late. We have number 7 and number 10. So the two projects that I have, the two whips, they're sort of projects. They're sort of new. Actually, they're new. So I have Red Mermaid and Pine. So let me show you. Okay, so I have red. I got this one. And I really don't have any progress because I haven't started. I did pick up a different fabric. And I will put the name in here because I don't have it. And I sort of, the other day I pick it up and I sort of give it a little star right there. I don't know. I'm not sure how it's going to come out. I think the color should be darker. But I sort of like it, but I'm still not sure. Okay? So I'm going to play with it. So this is for the next 2 weeks, but I'm going to talk about it because I have to rethink this. I got all the flosses, and I have the fabric. It was a black, or no, it was a dark blue. Ida. So anyway, this is a project for the next 2 weeks, and then for the other 2 weeks is going to be pines. So well, let me show it to you. Pines is here. Yes. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. This is from the book Cross Stitch for the Earth by Emma Condon. I'll put it right here. Anyway, this book is fabulous. It's beautiful. And I'm using, I think it's the perfect fabric for it. I got all the DMC flosses. I put them in here. I use these things when there's not so many flosses. I can put them in here, And so this is the fabric. Now I'll put the name in here. And I have a little star as well. This is the back. So I think this is the perfect fabric for it. I think it's going to work perfectly. So anyway, those are the 2 Wipgo projects for the month of April. Now I have to rethink these because like I say, I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed and tired because, not tired, I really love my projects, but I feel like I don't have finishes because they're just so big, all of them. And these ones are new, right? So I was thinking that I want to focus on the spring fling, and April also was my mother's birthday, and she also passed 2 years ago in April. So very, bittersweet. One of my songs is Remember Me Sal. And I'm doing a piece in memory of my mother. So I want to change my focus for Wipgo. And I want to pick up that piece and work on it 8 days. So I'm going to make a change on my Wipgo. And maybe instead of, I'll do the whole month. I want to just finish it this month for my mom. So this is the piece that I'm doing for my mom. I've been showing you the progress. And it's been sort of slow because, but then finally I got into a rhythm. So I'm thinking that, first of all, I'll be thinking of my mom. I'll be doing something healing for the memory of my mom. I'll be remembering her. And so anyway, it's the beautiful What Remains is Love by Blackbird Designs. So I got the kit from Traditional Stitchers, but it came out in market, so you can get it in any of the stores, of the cross stitch stores. You can find it anywhere, and it's beautiful. As a memory piece, my mom loved birds and she loved flowers, plants. So this is just perfect, and I'm gonna dedicate it to her. So, like I said, I got into a rhythm. I'm using all the fancy flosses. And this is my progress, which has been really good. As you can see, I reached the bottom of it. And so it gave me an inspiration that maybe I'm not so far away. And maybe I can finish this piece for my mom. What do you think? Tell me what you think. You think I can finish in April this? It has a lot of little details, but it's not, it's not as small. It looks small, but it's not. And it's so beautiful. The over dyes, they are amazing in this project. This is let me give you the fabric. The fabric is what is it? Is called for fabric. I think it's 40. Mine is 40, but I think is straw. It's 40 count straw. And it's all of them, by dye. Yes, it's straw by Wick Dye Works. And the recommended fabric is 35 counts of straw, but I asked for the 40 count. And I love it. I love it. I cannot say. So that's going to be my focus for the next 2 weeks. And if I didn't finish, I'm going to continue with that. And the other two projects that are in my Wipgo board, I will try to work with them in the weekends if I feel like, because I usually, like I said before, this is a it's relaxing time, it's therapy time. So if I feel like doing it, I want to do it, right? If I don't feel like doing it in the weekend, I just want to be free. So I may pick up a sampler or a full cover piece that I have a few that I haven't worked on them this month, and the last month. But sometimes I just want to get them out, or something that I really want. So I'm sorry. So anyway, I wanted to just work on the weekends with whatever I want. And if I want to pick up one of those, because I really like them, especially I want to see how the pines pieces is gonna show up in that fabric. And I love the red mermaid as well. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Is this phone? Anyway, so that's my song, Wednesday song. And I usually do it on Wednesday. Remember me song. So I'm not going to be doing that on Wednesdays. I'm going to be doing it as we go. So maybe in that Wednesday, I can pick up one of those two that I'm supposed to work with that in the next month. And so that's sort of my plan. For March Maynia, I'm going to be picking up the spring fling, and I want to finish. And then for my Wipgo, the sun is coming, yeah. And so for my Wipgo focus piece is going to be What Remain is Love, as a memory piece for my mom in this special month that is going to be, bittersweet. Because I do want to get to the point where I celebrate. Right? Her life. But she lived with me for many years, and I traveled with her. So she was my mom, as big as she can be, But also she was my traveler companion. She was my friend. I love her, and I miss her so much. Anyway, so in April, that sort of like is going to be my focus. Another whip that I've been working with, another song, is the Scenes with Friends. I'll put it right here. And so this one, I have a little bit of progress, not much. I working in the house and in those beautiful sunflowers. I'm using some of the flosses and some of them what I have, because it's just too much, too many flosses. And I decided just that I was going to work with what I had, because, it's beautiful. I love it. But, that's what it is. That's what I'm doing. Another project that another style that I'm doing is Modern Folk Embroidery 2022 style, or mystery style. Yes, it's a mystery song. Anyway, so I practice, but it's just a silk over, it's 946 over a soie silk. And it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite flosses, color red. So then I order a bunch and I'm doing a few projects with it. And this is my progress. And so I finish the second part. I finished the second part. No, I did not finish. I actually missing, how do we do this? This little bottom part. This little bottom part, I'm missing it in the other side. And then I was looking in Instagram, and my friend Maggie, she already finished the month of April. How come is that? Maggie, congratulations. I just happened to finish March. Well, not really. I'm still missing a few parts in there, but most of it. So I'm proud of it anyway. But yes, I was looking on Maggie and she finished April. Wow. It's such a beautiful piece. I love it. I love it. So anyway, this is sort of what I'm doing. And something fun that I did is I've been collecting the fancy ladies, right? And I have everything and I want to do it in sort of like in the weekends. My tree of hope, I gather all the stuff let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. So I gather all the blingy blingy. I have all the flosses, right? And so I changed the fabric for like I was saying, for syrupine, 32 counts, right here. I hope you can read it. This is the fabric. I don't know if I showed this before. I don't know. I have a little progress made, and I haven't worked on it, but I think it's gonna look cute. I sort of like it. I think this project for me as a new person for the fancy ladies has a lot of colors, It has a lot of bling blings. So I decided to go with sort of like modeling fabric, but not a lot of colors on it. Well, one of my favorites, I find, I got one of my favorites, Mirabilias on the mail. And I decided to go for the fabric. I decided to experiment. Okay, so this is my favorite, one of my favorites, Mirabilis. I've been seeing it. And this one is the Stargazer by Nora Corbett. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, I love it. I would like to do it in a darker fabric just because I think that I may change the dress. I don't like all the ruffle and the blue. I may change it. And because if I have a darker fabric, then I may change the color of the dress. That way it can stand out better. I don't know. Not sure. I haven't found the bling bling blings. The gems, or the meal heels, I haven't buy that, but I think it's gonna take me a while just to stitch this up. We have time. Anyway, so I went to Michael's, or no, it was Hobby Lobby, and they have this 28 linen. I think maybe it's not linen, is the other one that is sort of, I'll write it down right here if I remember. But anyway, it was sort of like beige. And I had bought this a while ago because I wanted to, sometimes I coffee dye my fabrics, but I had never used this. So I washed a few of the Flosstubes and then I practiced with this. I love coffee dyeing and coffee tea dyeing because of the smell and the settling, like it's not so bright, gives it a little. And so I watched some videos and then I did. So this is the fabric. And so it was beige. So I used this as they recommended in the video. I will share the link in case you want to do it. But it was like, the fabric was like $7 anyway. So I just wanted to play with it. It sort of is hard. It's not soft, but I like it. So anyway, after I color it, I paint it, then I put coffee on it and I let it in there for like 10 minutes. So anyway, these are my lately, projects, experiments, that sort of thing. And I really want to start that one. So as you can see, I have a lot of projects that I want to start, that I want to do, but I do want to focus on a few so I can have a finish in April, or a few finish, who knows, right? So that will be an update. I'm going to try to update you in a few weeks, but if I can, I will do it one this month, just because of what I'm focusing on. Anyway, so I was very happy that I want to give away another one with Christy. And anyway, so, well, I was talking to her because she was telling me, that she had surgery on her eyes, and I was thinking of her, and then we were talking. So I say, so anyway, I ended up buying two of her bags. But anyway, I want this book. Isn't this amazing? Another Blackbird book. So I'm having a collection. So I'm gonna try to do the stash, like all the designs, or all the booklets, or whatever. There have been some videos out there. So I think I want to do them too, where you can only see, like the table, and I can show you, my all the stuff that I have. I already have like 4 or 5, or I don't know how many books of Blackbird designs, which I love. And so I was thinking that maybe next year, or I don't know when, whatever I want to. I want to do like a focus Blackbird, books, something, like a sal or something. I don't know. So I'm thinking, because I have a lot of books, and I think you can use, she uses a lot of the same colors. They use a lot of the same colors in a lot of projects. So I think that I may have already some of the flosses for when I was doing anniversaries of the heart, and some of the projects that I'm working on, like the what remains is love. So, and some of them you can just substitute, right? Whatever you have. And if you want to use a DMC, so what? Use a DMC, right? As long as you're working in the project that you love. DMC is wonderful too. I like to explore with flosses and silks, because I'm trying to design some, I want to design cross stitch, so I want to explore with a lot of silks, and a lot of fancy flosses, and DMC, and anything, and and also with fabric. I want to explore with fabrics and flosses, and needles, and everything, because I want to be able to say, this is what I did, but you can do this and this and that, and this is the colors that I use, but you can use this. Da, 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 da. I want to be knowledgeable about stitching in all the things that you can use. So that's my excuse to buy a lot of things. Anyway, so I'm already designing something. So that's another thing that it's been happening, and I'm just so excited. Anyway, so I got this book, and I'm thinking about something with Blackbird Designs books, because the books have a lot of beautiful and amazing projects. So anyway, so this is one of the bags that I order, and I like it because it's just so bright, the colors. She's so good. And look at the little charm. And then the inside is amazing too. This is one, and I got two, because how can I not? So I like this one for my project that I'm designing is summer. It's a I'm gonna call it Summer Lab. Anyway, so I like this one for my new design. I'm gonna start stitching it soon enough. So I'm thinking that I'm satisfied with one of them. Anyway, so this is going to be my bag for it. Thank you so much, Christy, for your friendship, for your beautiful, you know, bags, and for my giveaway. That's an amazing books, and you I mean, you can just spend a year doing just that book, because it has so many projects. And anyway, so while I was ordering some of the flosses, I ordered these too. I know. When that I'm gonna finish something, I don't know, maybe in 100 years. So I ordered some flosses, and I ordered this one from illness, a Thinsman's wife, and they're amazing in that store. So I ordered these, the big red sheep of life. I hope I said it right. Anyway, I love it. Every time I see it, I want to do it. So I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but maybe in my birthday or maybe in Mother's Day. It's closer. And then this is my one of another, from the market release. And this, I was waiting on this one, and I really, really like it. This one, I really, really like it. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna get the silk for this one. I may just do it in DMC and get a fabulous fabric, you know, because I think it's so beautiful, and I don't know. I'm thinking that it's gonna look great in DMC. And this one, and the big red sheep of life, I'm thinking that I can use the red silk that I use for the motherfucking embroidery. Anyway, I don't know. I'm a little lost, here. If I miss a fabric or a floss or a project that you're interested on, please let me know. And I will give you the information, because sometimes when I'm doing these things, I don't know why I rush. I have no reason to be rushing myself. But anyway, I do it anyway. So if I forget to tell you something, I'm looking for the chart for the giveaway for this week. So now for last week, I'm sorry, the last 2 weeks we had a giveaway, and it was from Market, right? We were very excited. So this is the giveaway for the last 2 weeks, and the winner is, I'm gonna put the name in here, but I have it also because I can do the random picker, from YouTube, but I'm just gonna get all nervous and everything. So I do it before my video. So the person that got this giveaway is Andrew Fleming. Okay, Andrew Fleming, please send me an email here. I'm gonna put you my email. Please send me an email so I can so I can send you this beautiful market release giveaway for you. Okay, so the giveaway for the next video, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm gonna hope that I do it in 2 weeks, but depending how things are going, I may do it in 2 weeks, or I may do it, at the end of the month. Just because April, I may travel. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's going to be the anniversary of my mom's death and also her birthday. And just for that reason, we may do some traveling, or may just get together, something. And it's in the middle of the month, so I'm not sure. Okay? So then the giveaway, which I love this because I think you can decorate a wall just with this little project. So this is Exemplary Petite Collection number 2, designed by Brenda Gervais. So these are miniature samplers, and I think they're amazing. See, you can do this, and you can decorate a corner of your house, a wall in your house, because how cool is that? How beautiful! You have the East of Eden. East of Eden. You have the the Adam and Eve. And the tree, and you have flowers, and you have birds, and you have fruits, and you have butterflies. You name it. It's beautiful. If you want to participate in the giveaway for April, please write the word petite. Petite. Okay? You don't have to write it in a sentence. You can just write the word petite. I don't mind. I don't care. And I will be talking about it in my next video. Like I say, it's going to be sort of like a bittersweet sort of month, because like I said, I want to celebrate my mom's life. I don't want to be I want to have the time to sit down and cry, because it's healing, right? But I want to do things that she would have liked for me to do. And I want to do things that she loved to do. And so, in that way, I'm trying to celebrate her life. And with that, well, what else? What else? Mm, I want to share some of the floss tubes that I've been watching, and I'm going to do a little list like I've been doing because I enjoy that. I enjoy them sharing the Flosstube community because we have a wonderful community. Of course, I want to say thank you. You know, of the shout outs. Oh, that was so wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Um, and sending me I'm sorry, sending me, subscribers. I'm so thankful. And, they were asking me, let me see if I can find her, because she shouted me out. And then she said, I don't know why she sees my videos, she was saying that. Because, she saw my YouTube. She saw my YouTube, my floss tube, and she was saying that sort of like it's very different. The what she does is very different from what she does, right? So then she was saying that she doesn't know. She wanted to know why, or she was questioning why I like, her videos. The thing is that I like full coverage because in Tina's stitches. So Tina was saying, she shouted me out, and then she said, you know, that she and I, we do sort of different type of projects, and the reason that I watch her shows, her YouTube channel, and I've been watching her for a long while, is that I've been wanting to do full coverage, and also because I like all kind of projects. Like I was saying, I follow a lot of people that do samplers because I love samplers. But I also like smalls, although I do hardly do some. But anyway, most of them are, as you can see, monsters. But I do like the full coverage. I'm just intimidated. So I'm trying, I already have three. I show them to you in another video, but I watch all the YouTube channels that have full coverage, or most of them. And so I'm gonna be sharing some of the links of the YouTube channels that I'm watching. And I watch, a lot of people that do a lot of Halloween too, because I like Halloween and I like prim, I like everything. Like I was saying, I like everything. And lately I've been getting into those like um what is it, kits, I love them. I love them. And so I sort of like everything. That's my part of my problem, but it's not really. I mean, I love it. So anyway, I will be sharing some floss books, some floss books, some floss tubes, floss tubes. Finally, anyway, and with that, I leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the shout outs. Thank you for always listening and you know the crazy stuff here in the Robles house. And as always, I remind you to breathe in, breathe out, and make another cross. Bye.